Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new Drag Race series. Canada's Drag Race premiered this week and first of all, let me just say it is amazing, and obviously this series is going to be sort of a review, a discussion of each episode as it happens. I've made some notes from watching it last night. Basically because, like I've already said this before, I'm not doing live reactions to Canada Drag Race because it's airing at the same time as All Stars. It's just a lot to do. I live and love and I really wish I had time, outfits, everything. I would do it. And after watching it last night, I'm like, yeah, it's the tea. I love it. But it's the same with when they did Celebrity at the same time as season 12. I'm like, sis, it's too much. It's not feasibly doable. So I'm like, I'm sorry. This is better than not doing anything. I really want to do this sort of review discussion of the episode and chat with you guys about it because it's, oh my god, it's a gag. So with that, the main idea with this is going to be just a general discussion of the episode from start to finish, main challenge, runway, elimination, that kind of thing. And let me know in the comments all your thoughts about it as it happens kind of thing. And I've also decided, because it airs a day before All Stars or pretty much a day before, and it's gonna be a lot to film on a day and then edit. It takes a lot to film a reaction video compared to this sort of discussion video, so I'm going to upload the Canada episodes before All Stars 5. So I'm going to do Canada on a Saturday and All Stars on a Sunday and then Untucked on the Monday, so it's kind of moved forward a bit. I know I said All Stars is the priority, and it is. It's the tea. I still live. And my outfits and everything, I'm like literally living for it. But I am prioritising All Stars for live reactions, but also gonna upload Canada beforehand. But anyway, let's just crack on with the discussion and get y'all's a cup of tea, a cup of something, put your feet up. And actually, to be fair, last time I put my feet up on a video, it was 2016 and it didn't look good. I was just like all the way down here. So anyway, I got myself a cute little Canada hoodie. I love it. And we're just gonna discuss what's the crack. I mean, this in UK, but what's the it's about time. That's what this. I don't know many Canada references. This is going to be like when everyone watched Drag Race UK and I was like, I get these references. People are like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like a chippy, like bag of chips, like, you know. And now I'm gonna be like, I don't understand these Canada references anyway. And as with a new season, I'm still not very good with people's names. I'm like, sis, I can't remember. I did try and I made some notes, but I only watched it once. I really should have watched it twice to do like a review. But basically, obviously at the start, Priyanka walks in. She's the first queen. I was like, okay, she seems cute, like down to earth, like bubbly. She seems kind of put together and polished, but like still young but also a bit ditzy at the same time. It was very much like she seems like a sweet girl, not like fully polished, whoa slay, but also not dusty and crusty. She's very much like down to earth, has some good looks. It was a cute entrance look. It kind of shows like, okay, like Priyanka, she's like Priyanka, a big question mark in the front. I wasn't really sure. The thigh high boots, I mean, it's a bit like kind of basic, but not bad, like not anything amazing. So it's a decent look. So in walks Ilana Verley, and I'm like, okay, like she's got the blue, like the nose ring kind of vibe. I'm like, okay, she seems a bit like, I don't know, she kind of came across as a bit of a bitch straight from the get-go. I think she was trying to go for that vibe. She said like, oh, you buy your followers. I think she's given like bitch vibes from the start. But like, obviously this is just first impression, first episode. And I also watched the Meet the Queens and I really can't remember any of it from many weeks ago. This is like, should be like a cute little podcast vibe. I should just be sat here like chatting, like, you shouldn't, hey, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Just, hopefully I'll have some looks so you can look at the Queen's looks, but don't, just listen to my soft and supple voice. Also, it's not even like that hot today, but I was like, oh my god, I bought a hoodie for Canada Drag Race. I knew it should have been a t-shirt or something. I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit warm right now. Just a casual, like the sun ain't even glaring through, but it's still the summer and we ain't in Canada getting the winter snow vibes. It's warm. Anyway, so in comes, I'm Kiara. That's what I thought. I was like, Lion King, Kiara. She was giving me, or she's French, I think she was giving like French vibes. She's really young, cute, and she was kind of giving me a little bit of like Hannah Montrese, and I know y'all clock me and they're like, stop comparing to other queens. Well, she was giving me a bit of Kahana face. That's all I was thinking when I typed my notes, but it was a cute little purple look with the blue hair, and out of drag, yeah, like literally 21. It's pretty good, pretty en français, pretty j'adore le drag queen. Okay, so in walks Juice Box with a sort of feather wing vibe, and I'm like, okay, cool, but I mean, I like a prediction as much as anyone, and I was like, oh my god, if she doesn't go first, I'll be surprised, because I was like, not that wig, sis, no, not the makeup, like crusty, dusty, what the hell. And then she goes and gets stuck on her fishnets, and that's not like an excuse for like, oh, you're gonna go first because you made a little boo-boo with your nails and your tights or whatever, or your bracelet. But I was still gagged. I was like, oh my god, she literally just got caught on the tights. I was like, that wig though, that was some like Derek Barry circa 1995 shit or something. I don't even know, like, no, like that was like me with my blonde Gaga wig on season 10 Snatch Game, like, no sis. But I was like, I'm not impressed. Next up, Anastasia and Anique, I think that's how you pronounce it. And Anastasia, she looked polished, put together, incredible. I was like, wow, gagged straight away. She walked in and was like, call me mother, call me. Now, giggity giggity hot. Oh gosh, we turned Jake Yonsei vibe. No, seriously, I was like, wow, stunning, already impressed. Now Lemon, she was a girl, one of the only ones I actually remembered from the Meet the Queens. She stood out a bit. Lemon, it's a cute name. She obviously came in bright yellow with the yellow hair, the yellow like duvet. She better duvet. I wasn't like living for the entrance look. I get that it's very on brand, like Lemon. She's coming in all citrus vibe. Her boy confessional look was a lot cuter with the lemon shirt. Cute, like nothing. I mean, as a boy, yeah, please. She can give Blair St. Clair a run for her money because Lemon is cuter. Oh, now in comes Scarlett Bobo. I was like gagged. I love like the neon sort of green acidy hair with the black. I was like, seriously, the confessionals look like am I just looking at my future husband? Like, I think I have a crush. I live and gag. I wrote down amazing, giving me punk vibes, but also, oh my god, in drag, she's giving me Raven. I don't want to be like, queens look similar, but she literally was giving me Raven. Is it just me? I think it's the lips and the face. Out of drag, I have a crush. I have such a little crush, just a little crush. Like, hey, Canadians are some sexy turkey meat or so. I'll live. I find myself watching this whole episode being like, I really like her. Like, anyway, now it's just weird. But yeah, no, she had an incredible look. In comes in the Ben de la Creme De La vibes, black and white thing. I was like, okay, that's cute. Kine, super cute as a boy, and she was saying how she does YouTube. I was like, okay, work. Like, don't worry, we'll talk more about her towards the rest of the episode. But I was like, okay, she's gonna school all these people. She's like, I know all this. She's coming in a bit cocky, like, I'm young YouTuber. I've taught people how to do drag, hair and makeup, all that jazz. I'm gonna teach 11 more girls how to do it. Okay, well sis, show us what you got. Okay, so in walks this queen, Boa, the bitch on arrival. Everyone is gagged. I was like, what's happening? Because they all know each other. Like, there's a bit of she got a reputation going on. Or they weren't happy. They were like, how'd she get past security? I was like, yeah, fair. How did she get past security? Like, she seems like personality straight from the get-go. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be a fan of her. She was like, stunts, trips, clicks, splits, and all the... Yeah, I do none of that. I was like, okay, funny. But she seems like so wacky and extra. And I'm like, originally starting out like, I don't know if I like this girl. And then I bet I like love her towards the end. I'm like, what the... I feel like she would be like an early out queen, but based on this episode, she done good. So I'm like, okay, sis. Apparently she could be annoying in the scene, so they obviously know her. She has this reputation, so we'll see what I think she's going to be bringing some gags. In walks this alien cis, like silver green, like the green. Oh my god, that is like some hubba bubba acid hair. Rita Baga looks cute, out of drag. Hey, 32, but apparently she's like, what did they say? She said like she's like the queen that everyone knows her. She's like a legend, although she's not that old, but she is literally polished and cute. I think she's amazing. She's got a thick accent as well, which isn't relevant to anything, but I made a note of that. And yeah, I was like, oh, they're all gonna gag at her. Like, I feel like she could go far if she's polished and been doing it for a while. If she's known as a legend, then yeah, she's gonna go far. In walks in Jimbo. Oh my god, I wrote down WTAF, what the actual fuck? I was living, but what the fuck? I was like, what is this? What? Like, literally, I love it. I love this entrance look, black and white. Out of drag herself, Jimbo, 37. Yeah, fine. She may be like an older queen, but that's not even that old. She's still cute. She's given, like, even when they got de-dragged, they said, oh my god, daddy vibes. And I'm like, okay, calm down. But I kind of agree, maybe a little bit. Like, hey, like, oh my god, these Canada queens. Oh my god. Anyway, it was a cute look. I was like, what is this? I think, like, seeing a lot of Crystal Method over the last few weeks and months has got me into, like, something like this. And I'm like, come on, Mickey Mouse, I love it. And the final queen to walk in, Tynoma. Is it Tynomi Banks? Sorry. Gorgeous, sassy. She's like, I'm about to slay you and you and you and you. And she's actually 38. She is the oldest of the bunch, but nobody clocked it. They said that later when they de-drag. Soft and supple. But she seems awesome. She seems so cool. I want her to go far. I don't want to be like, oh, all the older polished ones are like seasoned and gonna go far, but it seems likely. Since I really, really do like her and the looks have been so good. I mean, we saw the Vivian and Davina De Campo. They were polished and seasoned and bag of chips too. All of them had been in the game for so long and they got to the top 3. So it seems likely that a lot of these Canadian queens are like seasoned and ready and just have a little bit of like sprinkle of all the seasons. And it's for good tasting and good eating and good flavours. We do see a little bit of Rue. She does like the Rue male kind of vibe, and once again she's in this black outfit with the white wig. People are clocking it. I assume people are going to clock it again because it was Drag Race UK and then All Stars 5 and now Canada. I think at this point it's just this is the Rue male look and she's not going to change the look. That's what I'm getting from it anyway. So the judges are Stacey McKenzie. I don't really know anything about her. Jeffrey Boyer Chapman, obviously I know him from being on Drag Race more than whatever he's actually on some other TV show. And then obviously Brooklyn Heights, like the Queen of the North, like hello. I did hear that potentially she isn't going to be coming back for All Stars anytime because she's doing this now and it's like a bit unfair for her to then compete. I'm not too sure what that is, but she came second. Like she literally could have won. But if you come second or third, it's likely you're going to come back for All Stars, and it's kind of a shame if she doesn't come back, but she's kind of got a bigger gig going on right now, which I live, so obviously all the queens are thirsting over Jeffrey, and I would be too. I watched All Stars 5, the Snatch Game episode. I was thirsting. Jeffrey's on the judging panel on that one, and I'm like, they're thirsting over Brooke as well, and I don't blame them. Meeting Brooklyn as well, I was like, you're the first official, like, first Canadian person I ever met in my whole entire life. Like I met her last July, August. I'll show you a picture. She looks good and I wish I had that body again. It's quarantine. But yeah, everyone thirsting over Brooke and Jeffrey, and I don't blame them, sis. At this point, I'm so glad we get to look at them every week. So they announced, obviously the intro was like RuPaul Drag Race. I like how, like, have you noticed the music as well on the whole episode? It's very much like the old school. They're playing a lot of the music over the background, and I'm like, wow, I recognize that from like way back when. And then the intro was slightly different, but they did say, hey, winner of Canada's Drag Race will receive $100,000. And I was like, yes, work, get it. That's like incredible. It's what it should be, but it's kind of a bit of a shit on like Drag Race UK. Like, rip them. Like, fuck Drag Race UK's drag. Fuck my drag, right? $100,000 for Canada. What do we get? Fucking Rupee badges. I wasn't even on the show and I got Rupee badge. Like, I bought 3 at DragCon. Like, got myself a Rupee badge. Don't need to win no challenges. And I haven't even actually watched the Vivian's TV show that she did yet. I will watch it, but I'm like, come on now. Like, it's a bit of a situation where it's like, the whole thing was that it was because of, I don't know, I think it was because it was on BBC iPlayer. BBC can't give out money prizes for their shows, but I still think that's a whole bullshit. Like, they gave out $5,000 for main challenge wins on season 12. That's still more than what anyone won on Drag Race UK. I don't get it, but they should be giving out a prize money, so I'm glad Canada's got it. So the mini challenge was obviously a photo shoot as they normally do, but they had to climb Mount Everest or it's probably some mountain, hill, snowy hill in Canada that I've never heard of. But it was like climb up a hill, like, and I loved, like, seriously, oh my god, it was such a really like gag, like fun extra take on the photo shoot, because obviously back in like season 5 you had like dive down underwater and stuff, so it was cute. They were like, oh, and then they had the wind fan. Oh, I was getting flashbacks to Jujubee's Wonky Lash and all the, oh my god, like Tatiana like up on the cannon from season 2. I love it. First of all, a lot of these pictures were amazing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look through the pictures properly and pick who I would have chose to win, because obviously Kine won in the black and white. I was like, okay, work. But I don't know, I might look at the pictures and think it was a different queen who should have won. And then obviously fucking Jimbo was going crazy with the wind, screaming, and I was like, like, okay, calm down sis, it's just a mini challenge. But yeah, no, it was really fun to see, and obviously the wind and everything, but I would love to do that. A lot, they did, sometimes there's like some bugger pictures, but a lot of them were like really good. Also Boa, like not like charging that leg, being like, right, I'm gonna run up the hill, like. Okay, so I think this website, it's alphabetical, so we're starting with Anastasia, Lovely Hills? No. That, first of all, it's a great look. It's a cute pose. She's just like looking over, like, look over there. It's a good picture. Well done. Bitch on Arrival, that is some tea. Like, that, I think that's actually good. As much as I was a bit like, oh god, she seems a bit of annoying, like, rah. Not to mention her actual outfit, black and white with a cow print matching the RuPaul's Drag Race flag. Just saying. This one, oh my god, I forgot her name already, but that is a really cute, like, in the snow. Oh, she is, I have the name here, sorry. Ilona Verley. I really hope I said that right. I don't know. Okay, Jimbo down, like, legs spread out. And another comparison thing, I'm sorry y'all, but I said it already on Snapchat. I was getting a bit of Davina DeCampo from Jimbo, but I think she's funny. I really do like her, so I'm like, work. Juicebox was kind of doing the leg up, like, but it was okay. You know what, I'm just not a fan of that as an entrance look or the makeup. Kiara, yeah, for the pose and everything. That was like, yeah. Okay, so Kine's photo is the one that won. It's a good pose. It's like, ha-ta, I'm here. Fair, but I think I would give it to someone else. Like, oh my god, Lemons, look at that. The wind blowing the cape so right, like, that's better than Kine's already. Priyanka literally on the thing, like, looking like, funny, not the best though. Oh my god, fucking, what do you call her? Scarlett Bobo, seriously, that was pretty cool having the flag facing that way and just being like, but I wouldn't say it's like an incredible pose or picture, but it's creative. Rita Baga, no, I wouldn't have ranked her in the top 5 of the pictures. Now this one says, oh yes, Tainomi Banks, that is that's like the, like, you've landed at the top of the hill, put the flag in the top, boom. So that is all the looks. If I was to, right, Tainomi is up there for me, Bitch on Arrival is up there for me, and Lemon is up there for me. Kine was okay. Kiara was decent. So I'm saying Kine is okay because Kine won, and it is a decent picture and pose, the look all overall, but I wouldn't have given her the win. Lemon's incredible. That I just love how it's worked. She's serving like the face, the legs, the cape. But my winner for this has got to be Tainomi Banks. Like, that is it. The angle, the fit, the hand up, being like, right, landed the flag, let's do this. Bye bye. I think it should have gone to Tainomi Banks. So the main challenge is a design challenge, which is amazing because it's normally a design challenge or a look challenge on the first episode. It varies depending on the season. Obviously UK had 2 looks, the Queen and their hometown look. Season 9 had the Queen, i.e. Lady Gaga, and their hometown look, whereas other ones are Drag on a Dime, make something, bitch, if I went on, I can't, so I'm out the door in week 1. unless I glue some sponges. But you know what I'm saying. So it's like, okay, they designed something, they got to make it, and it's based on boxes of material based on Canada sort of history and materials and influences and stuff. So I don't fully get all the tea, but it's cool. Obviously, Kind won the mini challenge and got to assign the boxes, which is pretty straightforward. And also, Kind won fucking $1,000. Was it $1,000? I think it was, not 5,000. $1,000 of latex material gownage for her win. Like that. That was a mini challenge win, and this is a main challenge win on Drag Race UK. So y'all know the tea. Like, I mean, we love a good repeater badge. Just FYI, this is the exclusive one for VIP at DragCon. And this is the other one from the World of Wonder booth. I bought 2 of these. So all in all, I have 3 repeater badges. So hey, I may as well have won 3 challenges. So obviously they de-drag, they're chatting away, getting to know each other. It's dead cute, kiki, whatever. There's a mix of ages and there's a mix of sausage is. There's some people who are a bit maybe up themselves and a bit OTT. But you get that with Drag Race. I mean, y'all remember Silky? She's Ari, she's cool, but she was a bit like, bitch, I'm a bust through you hoes like a wrecking ball picking up Miley Cyrus vibe. Anyway, I do love a first episode. It's always so weird getting to see like new queens. And watching this so much reminded me of Drag Race UK. It really did. Just like the workroom being different. There's 12 queens. UK had 10. Obviously normally we have 14, 15, 13, that kind of thing. So it's cool getting to see these new queens and getting to know them. So we get to the main stage, which is always like one of the best bits because obviously you see Rue come out normally and Rue's not here. So it's like they come out, they have the runway. The runway is one of my favourite parts, like the fashion, everything. So the 3 judges come out and it's like, okay, cool, walking. First of all, the looks were amazing. It's Jeffrey's suit, cute and sparkly, and Brooklyn's look, the denim with the yellow, like, oh, incredible just to see her in drag, and she's gonna have turning looks every week, so I'm excited. But what was weird when it was like, cover girl, put the bass in your walk, head to toe, let your whole body, ooh, butch. Alicia was the like guest judge. I don't really know who she is, but the guest judge came out and was like, welcome to the main stage of Canada's Drag Race. The main challenge this week is the guest judge is announcing the whole like thing, like announcing the judges, announcing the queens, the runway, the everything. I don't really agree with that. What did you guys think? Seriously, I said it should be Brooklyn walking down for the main bit as she's like the head judge and the queen. Obviously, I get that they had the equality, all 3 of them walking down at once, which was cool. Brooklyn, I feel like, should be like walking down to cover girl, being like, welcome to Brooklyn's Drag Race, no, Canada Drag Race. And yeah, like, what do you guys think of that? Because imagine the pressure if you're asked to be like a guest every week. It's now going to be someone different. What if you can't do presenting or like anything like that? It's like, shit, like, I just wanted to be a judge. I didn't want to have to be like, welcome to Canada's Drag Race. Today's challenge is wear whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, also first, before I even talk about the runway and the looks, oh my god, the realness, the realness, touch it, cut it, that isn't the words, catch it, touch it, realness. I'm gagged that the realness is the runway song. Is it just me? I was like, oh my god, throwback to season 8. But also, like, it's even fucking better than the All Stars 5 runway look. They should have just kept Super Queen. Anyway, so first up we have Anastasia, and she had like the Canada red. I love a red. It was like red padded vibe going on, cape, the hair, makeup, cute Canada little leaf going on, and yeah, it was a decent look. Wasn't anything like amazing, but I love red. It's pretty impressive that she made it though. She had like the little red and white sock vibe going on. Yeah. Kiara had, I can't remember the boxes they had, and I'm not going to go through and look at them, but it was very like hillbilly, sunflowers, corn. I don't remember eating corn, but yeah, literally like corn vibe, like going to a hoedown thing, but she had the cool like face, like mouth makeup going on. So I actually thought it was decent that she made that. I thought it was a good look. Nothing like amazing, but still decent. Incredible that she made it, like hello. Now next up was Lemon, and she had the jock scraps, and interesting because like it was very much like the mesh, the whatever, and but when they said on the judging panel later on, it was like the mouth guards were on the feet. I love little details. Y'all know that I love myself a little detail or two, and it's always appreciated when people like notice and recognize it. Pink little hockey stick going on. It was like okay, but it was a bit hodgepodge made, homemade vibe. Nothing quite spectacular. So I totally understand that she ended up in the bottom, maybe, I don't know. Very much the sort of thing that I would wear though. I'm literally just like my yellow tights and the pink heels and the cute little wig and whatever, and it's like throw on a little skirt and away we go. Now Ilona Burley, I really don't think I'm pronouncing that right still, but I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't get the reference of what the box was, but I'm like, okay, fair enough, she made it. The silhouette is pretty cool. I don't know if I like it though. Like what do I like about it? I don't know. The colour, the orange hair with the orange droopy bits, but I was more scared of it than liking it, to be fair. She did do the cool thing with her eyes though, where it was like painted on underneath. I think that's probably what scared me. So did she walk down the runway closing her eyes? I hope not. Kine had Gold Digger and she came out looking like Milan, doing the sort of disco gold vibe, bell bottoms, everything, but straight away I clocked those balls, sis, rolling around on the runway, and I was like, yeah, it takes me back to bloody Hannah Montrese. If you're not going to stone the tights all the way up, well, if you're not going to attach the balls properly, what you doing? I mean, that's some throwing some pearls down on the runway shit. Like, you accidentally just left, you could have tripped yourself up. Sis, we all know you tripped yourself up though later on with your attitude, so. So next up we had Scarlett Bobo, my future husband, but she's so like cute, like even just out in drag doing some cute look, like this hillbilly, like the chaps, and like it was like not hodgepodge, but just sort of like mix of like, the fabrics and everything. I liked it. It was actually quite decent. Next up, Jimbo with Rainbow Glow Up, I think it was. I gagged. I was like, oh yeah. Because you know Rainbow can be a bit tacky. I don't want to say Alexis Michelle on season 9 with her unicorn rainbow vibe look, but I just did. No, seriously, Rainbow can be a bit like Kennedy Davenport did that really amazing rainbow look on season 7. Then she did another one on All Stars 3, which was actually worse. Anyway, this was really nice. I love just the whole silhouette. It was so like out there, like the white boots, the corset, everything, the pink hair, lots of just a mix of colours. Totally appreciate and understand why she was in the top. Incredible. Now Tainomi Banks, it looked like she was going to bed, like wrap a few things up. I don't, like I said, I don't really fully remember the theme of the boxes and stuff. Wasn't living for the look. She is a good model vibe, and I'm expecting a lot from her on the fashion side. But in terms of making something, like I say, I wouldn't have a clue. It was. That's what it was. So Boa comes out looking like some fucking bitch on arrival. No, like her theme was green something or other. I don't really fully know. I don't understand the deal with potatoes. Is that like a Canadian thing? Like we all have potatoes here in the UK. Right, here's the thing. It literally was giving me Ariel versus Snatch, doing Laganja Estranja on season 11's episode 1 Runway. She literally had the green and then like the Princess Fiona gingery hair going on. Like it was just giving me like Ariel as Laganja, and I wasn't living for it. I was like, I don't understand these potato boobs or something. What did you guys think? Because I'm really not wanting to hate on Boa because she seems like personality. I just think so far I've not been wowed by her. But that doesn't mean that it's justified for what happens next. Gotta give it to her though, she was given personality on the runway. Seriously. Juicebox. This is when I was like, okay, she's definitely probably going home because the entrance look was bad enough, but this, no. Is that a bit of fabric wrapped around with a little few crystal shards, some broken glass and some broken ass? Is it pheromone? I really wasn't living. That's giving me so like, not Gothic Kendall, but it's just giving me so like, oh, you're going first kind of vibe. Priyanka was given like pageant, like sailor vibe. I was living like red, white and blue. I don't know if I was fully living for like the makeup or like the whole look together. It was decent, very safe. Wouldn't be near the top, but it wasn't bottom. And Rita Baga, Quebec Freud, Like, she's frozen, she's cold, she's got the jacket and then the blue gown. Yeah, props to her for like everything going on, like the face, the details on the neck, all the sort of frozen, like and then she starts eating the cheese, and I don't really understand the references, but yeah. Oh my god, I just noticed as well her ears are red, like from the cold. No wonder she was in the top. It's such a good look. I genuinely sort of agree with the tops and bottoms of the week. Jimbo's rainbow was incredible. Boa, I was a bit surprised she was in the top, and so was Kine. Kine was surprised. Kine was like stood there. This is what we're getting into. Kine was like, oh my god. When she like had her name, the top and bottom, she was like, I'm so in the top. No, the bottom for your fucking balls hanging off and rolling all over the place. So in terms of that, I think she was given like bad attitude, and they went backstage and did the little untucked bit, and she was like, Boa beat us! Boa beat us! And I said it on my Snapchat. I was like, you're literally like saying that to everyone, being like, guys, like, Boa's down here. Like, Boa is like so rubbish. She beat us? Like, Boa beat us? Like, how could that happen? That was rude. That was like shocking, shady. I don't agree with it. I think you were maybe trying to bring the drama, but I was like, that's too much. You are hurt that you didn't do so well, and that's someone who you're like, oh my god, right, we can get her, Jade. We can get this bitch. We don't like her. We're gonna like pick on her this season. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but you're like, oh, but we don't like Boa, so like let's all be like gagged that she's done really well, and like I'm not doing so well. Well, it's not Boa's fault that you're in the bottom. So obviously when they come back out, they do have the who's in the top and bottom, and Rita Baga wins. I was like, okay, work, gag, really impressed. And then obviously they call out Kine for being a bit, you know, she won the mini challenge and then suddenly she's all over the place. Well, her balls were all over the place, but now she's all over thinking like, oh, I'm gonna win this, I got this, I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson. And no, it sis, like, hey, listen to the words that Brooklyn has said, because it's literally, this is a bad thing in the industry. You're giving like fucking Magnolia Crawford vibe. Like, are you trying to be like really like, she clapped back to everyone. Don't Kine, don't start clapping back to me. Now turn it out next week and I'll forgive you. It's a killer in the industry, I imagine. I don't know, but I think if you're gonna be, there's, like she says, there's a fine line between sassy and whatever she said. It was basically a fine line between bitchy and sassy, and you gotta be careful, sis. Jimbo, amazing. I was so glad Jimbo was in the top. I really like Jimbo. I think I'm gonna be like a Jimbo stan. She doesn't actually give me too much Davina De Campo, but it's very much like the same sort of like, oh, she's so fun and bubbly, she's polished, she's like seasoned, she knows what she's doing. Love her. So the bottom three is Juicebox, Lemon, and Kine, and you'll see it on my Snapchat if you go have a look. I was gagged. I was like, oh, Kine is safe. I really hoped Kine would be in the bottom just to take it down a peg or two, but it was Lemon and Juicebox, and I was like, okay, like, I don't have much hopes for Juicebox at this lip sync. And then they said it's Carly Rae Jepsen. I really, 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 really like this song, and I want you, and I want you. Do you want me to? Love the song. And then I realised that it's Carly Rae Jepsen in Canada. You know, she's from Canada. I was like, but yeah, Lemon fucking turned it out the whole time, and it felt like a really long lip sync. It's like the full song. I was like, wow. She did the split. I was like, wow. But then towards the end, she did the like split. I was like, literally living for it. I wish you could have seen my reaction, but hey, I'm not doing reactions. So it was a fun lip sync. It really was, and Juicebox suffered, and it was time for her to go. Unfortunately, it's if she could work at it and come back maybe in a few years, a lot of what she presented wasn't too polished, unfortunately. So I think it was right that she went. So I think that's pretty much it for my review. Let me see if there's any more notes that I made. Obviously, Juicebox went, and they said she will always be the pork chop of Canada Drag Race or something. She went first, basically. So there's pork chop, there's, I have not seen Thailand, there's Gothy, and then there's Juicebox. So hey, I like some blackcurrant juice. But yeah, I think that's most of my... Oh my god, no. Oh my god, yes. That makes sense. The last thing that I made, oh my god, Juicebox had that panic attack when they were deliberating, oh my god, could you imagine? I was like, does she need to breathe into the paper bag? Is this a season 2 finale moment? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, at least they were so gracious. They got her a robe, they got her some water. I don't know if they got her a chair, but I was like, wow, like, Canada Drag Race, they treat them nice. Hey, if you're in pain, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be in heels or in a corset or whatever. All that's, you need some stamina, sis. And I respect every single person who has been on Drag Race who does it. It's like, fuck sis, like, well done. But yeah, I kind of felt bad for her. I was like, shit, she's literally having a like panic attack. Like she literally, the guest judge didn't get to do her critiques, and she was like, no, I'll be here when the blood rushes back to my head. I'm like, this shit's real. Could you actually imagine being on the main stage? Speaking of the main stage though, it's cute. It's given like the white sort of background, kind of like the Drag Race UK did. It was very like, it's more minimalistic, but it has the little subtle Canada flags. It just doesn't seem as like, wow, like pop in your face as the main stage does. But obviously there's a main stage, there's an all-star stage, which is the same stage but with stars. UK, Thailand and Canada, and they're all different, and it looks good. It works for the vibe. And having Brooklyn as like the head judge, just seeing her there, like, it's so cool to see Brooklyn. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know all your thoughts of the episode. Seriously, great premiere. I'm so gagged and so excited to see more of it. I will try and put as many pictures as I can so you can see what I'm talking about. And it's been a cute little review kiki. Like, I think it's decent, good to sort of like have a little chat, different to a live reaction. I've never really done this kind of vibe for Drag Race. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm pretty much going to watch it on a Friday night, I'm going to probably laugh to eat live, and I say what I said, because if y'all going to start, you know, people come at me because I was like maybe saying like like a few things, but I don't like mean it. I'm just like, this is my reaction to it at the time, like, you know, when you're screaming at the telly. So I'm probably going to snap video like a few bits as I watch it, and then upload to an Instagram story, and then do the little highlight reel on my profile. So if you go click that, I will keep like Canada separate to go see any bits that I've said like on Snapchat if you want to see like my reactions to certain parts of the episode. But otherwise we will get these reviews and discussions each week going. It's been a blast, it's been fun. I will look forward to seeing you in the comments, and I will be back for next week for episode 2. And obviously I've actually already filmed All Stars 5 episode 5, so I will upload that probably tomorrow going forward. Canada first, then All Stars is just an easier way of doing it. And I hope I love my little cute little black hoodie. Like, I'm gonna take some selfies with my little Canada like little maple leaf vibe. I love it. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and enjoyed Canada Drag Race as much as me, because it is literally the tea. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye guys.
It's a band-aid on the wound of the vote. I still don't know exactly what you're gonna do.
No, it's true. But they're gonna see the confessionals when they watch this back and be like, oh, Mayhem and India had an alliance. They don't know about this. Unless it comes out later on. Sis, I mean, bro. Just don't get it in your eye.